You know, there was this like anger that came over me when I saw the Mystic campfire like flood disaster, which we've forgotten quite quick. And that's actually real funny too, because it was an anger because there's something I realized kind of hits this note about this sort of structural composition of our world, of our reality, of our society, and our complete like kind of ignorance to it. It kind of hits a little bit on that note. You know, our like system density blindness. Right? It made me realize that we have accepted water being a complete fucking menace to our reality. Think about it. How many times, probably a day, at least once, actually that's dragging it. But you know what? I'm going to make the case at least once a day. But how many fucking times, real fucking often, do you see this? Today, 2 people died when heavy flooding hit this random area you never heard about. And you just keep scrolling. Or, oh, this small little thing killed this one person over here or whatever. Or, bro, we've allowed water to be a fucking menace to our society, son. There are tens of thousands of people walking on this earth with the most broken heart because water killed someone they fucking knew. And we're not even talking about like Camp Mystic, like, bro, I'm not even talking about some sort of like government failure or state failure or like disaster. I'm talking about every fucking time there's a little bit of water, New York City turns into a fucking biohazard. Fucking water, son. Water. How many times in your life you've been alive for how many cycles? How many cycles have you seen like this whole area in Florida is underwater? It's like every year. Every other year you hear this. And you're like, bro, what is Florida? Like, why do people keep building houses there? Like, by now, you think we'd invent floating houses. By now, someone must have been like, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, how many, and every time you see those, how many people, like some random person just died. Water killed them. It's like, what the fuck? It's fucking water, son. How many? Oh. Deadass. Seriously ask yourself, how many fucking times? Bro, we've had water management systems for millennia, dog. How long is a millennia? Millennium is only 1,000 years. Dog, we have billions of millenniums dealing with water. I think this is a learned helplessness, both like on a just government layer, but on like a civilization understanding of like what their reality is, failure, you know, and maybe some like inner psychological fear of like nature, and like maybe a little religion in there. I don't know. We've allowed water to be terrorizers, be terrorists, water terrorists, Water is a terrorist. Water is terrorist, dog. We've allowed it to terrorize us. Like right now, I'm gonna go. Look. Like death by flood. Look at this. This is old people problem. This is old catastrophes, dog. I want new catastrophes. I'm tired of dealing with this bullshit that we've already. Holy shit, in 1887, 1 million to 2 million people died because of a flood. Yo, what the oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Dog, that doesn't... Do you know how much water there's in 2 million bodies? That's a sea pushing us. I'm gonna throw up. Bro, what are we doing? We are like millennia. We've been dealing with water for millennia, dog. Get a map. Get a map and be like, okay, what is the worst possible event that could possibly fucking ever happen? Ever has happened or could happen? They're like, 100 feet of water in 1 second. That's the calculatable, unless the earth itself is cracking open. That's the calculatable, you know. Can we hit 80% of that? You only gotta solve it once. This is something I've always told myself. I've never followed it, but it helps sometimes to tell other people when they want wisdom that you don't follow. I tell people when they gotta learn or do something or whatever, it's like, listen, man, just gotta remember you only gotta learn it once. That's the beauty. Like, once you get it, you know, you don't forget it. Like, you can forget. Once you really learn it, you don't forget. You only gotta learn it once, right? We only gotta do it once. We only gotta solve it one time. One time. These are old people catastrophes. Water killing people, when we can go to space, is old people catastrophe. I want new catastrophes. I want aliens. I want to fight aliens, okay? That's the catastrophe I want. I don't want floods. This stupid people shit. This is stupid civilization dying from water shit, okay? Water management systems. It's not an option. It's not a choice. It's not bipartisan. And whoever says it, I can't. I can't. I believe, right, that if we had a structural understanding about, right, most sane people, right, like the curve of what most people will decide, right, in context, when they're given a situation, uncontextual, right? There's no narrative around it. Just some like, this is how the flooding is or whatever, and this is like I know this is kind of not possible. I know that language itself already, I know, but just bear with me, right? I truly believe, right, if at least just the structural, like the numbers and the virtual, like how it looks and what people do, like without like an opinion. And you're like, hey, like, we have these floodings. This is the system, virtual little floating in your front of you. This is the system. This is what could happen, right? The middle curve, right, of all answers will be reasonable. I truly in my heart believe that. Even in the most like just like those types of people or something. I don't know. Right? Truly, right? We only gotta solve it once, dog. We need to stop the shenanigans. Hundreds of thousands of people whose hearts are broken just in this country. Someone they know died because of water, dog. Water. That is disgraceful. That is terrible. That is some stupid fucking shit, son. All those girls disappeared. What fucking happened to them, son? How much? They're dead, son. And like, have we been talking about it? They're dead, son. Like nothing. No. There's a survivor. Give me a second. Hold up. I gotta see this. This mom's face. I can tell this mom's face will never be sad again. There is something under her face that has brought her some sort of joy. She's talking about the most terrible thing, and she is enlightened because she don't live in that reality where her child died because of water. And they're like religious people too, so this shit is gonna kill her, dog. It's gonna triple kill her. She's gonna be like, God hates me or some shit. I don't know. Hold up. She'll never be sad again, son. Son, the Gustapos this country could go to hell. I mean, she probably won't care, but that's a bad example. What's this? Like, I don't know. Really bad things could happen. I'm not gonna say she's a bad person. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. 27 died, son. Listen, I know I'm super opinionated, but this thing I'm talking about, son, this thing we need to have in our society, right, as just the baseline form of understanding, right, of communicating, right, is not opinionated, right? Like the safety assessment of this area for whatever structure, government, whatever would determine that, or however, it's not it's a yes or no thing. It's a is or isn't thing. It's not a like, do you think it should is? You could have that opinion, right? But that's not, but that's a separate thing, right? And I think most of us in an opinion that like 20-something kids shouldn't fucking die, and can't in this reality. Nope. And if I don't know what to say. You're like, and if you think otherwise, like, you don't know what era you're living in or some shit, or I don't know, whatever. I'm done, son. I'm done with that. We need to be on that. Because you know what else I said earlier about like how the medium would probably make a rational choice, right? The medium would also be paying attention, right? Because the medium only pays attention when this shit tells you to. And you know what's mad funny? The first 10 articles are from a month ago. And they're all like, 11 people are still like we just forget. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's a bad example because I wasn't even paying. I'm terrible. I don't know. But the point is, man, we had this type of relationship where we could like see it, be there. The same way you open your fucking Google Maps when you need to, right? in a comprehensive and easy way to understand, right? But the only way I see that being able to be done is like in a virtual environment with like data, you know, with like as an app or some shit or whatever, right? Or a software, right? What's my train of thought? They, right? When we have that connection, that reality, right? That cultural, that level of cultural discourse, right? We would also be on that. More people would be on that, right? You could even like say that as like some sort of like things I keep in mind, right? Like please let me know about these systems and their updates and any political matters or structural matters or just anything that, you know, might, you know, I don't know. A society, social media, I don't know. The medium would be like, nah, like, listen, I know we all, like, when are we gonna fix this? Like, I'm done, I'm sorry.